Yeah, so bad times for Aoko here. She's still in bad place.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Requiescat in pace. The puppet was so close that Aoko could reach out and touch it.
Maybe not a good idea.
Possibly. That also meant that it could reach out and kill her.
Yep, there you go. Oh?
By intuition alone, Aoko rolled over to the puppet's right flank. Its arm was still embedded within the wall.
Oh yeah, it
Punched.
shot into the wall and then pulled forward.
It sure did.
That's right.
From here, it couldn't attack. She'd made the right decision, and her dizziness faded.
Oh, that was close. Ooh, that's a long one. Cast off righteousness, lay piety to rest. We beasts are meant to consume each other. Life is but a decoration. Throw away your intellect. Pain powers the mind.
Okay, that is very much not in the same order. At all.
Well, Latin doesn't use the same word order.
Well, I know, but the sentence is entirely different.
Yeah, some of it definitely is.
Like, that first line is like, intellect isn't necessary.
Yeah.
And then the lay piety to rest is in the correct place.
That makes sense. Nostra, I believe, means hour. So, hour something? Yeah. For some reason, I think that means desire. But yeah, that...
But
they're taking some creative liberties on that.
Yeah, they definitely, like, swapped around word order a bit there.
Yeah.
Or sentence order, rather. Aoko pulled herself back up. It was her turn.
Oh.
Yeah, but what are you going to do with your fucking circuit still broken?
Punch it.
It was only an instant. Within this labyrinth of mirrors, she saw an image of herself.
Yeah. Oh, now I switched the order. Whoop.
A blinding, brilliant light flashed. Lacerations appeared across the walls. At the last moment, Aoko managed to thicken the magical energy running through her veins into a primitive form of magecraft resistance. It just barely saved her life from what must have been the puppet's ace in the hole. Thank God I can make my skin as hard as diamonds and I'm immune to glass.
I guess, yeah.
The puppet bore a striking resemblance to Aoko. This powerful curse wasn't satisfied with stopping Aoko's heart, but destroying her entire being. Aoko didn't even have the time to be shocked. This was her chance for a counterattack. The puppet's balance was unsteady, its right arm still embedded in the wall. Aoko prepared to give its defenseless body a strong kick, but her knees buckled and she collapsed into a heap on the floor. I
think we saw that one.
A sudden nausea and lightheadedness overcame Aoko. Ah, you got gondered. Her body temperature began to rapidly lower.
Oh.
She noticed too late. The puppet's curses circled the hall. The cursed chant that the puppet used as a source of power doubled as a defense mechanism, crippling those who drew near with illness. She bore the full brunt the entire time she was in close proximity to it. Although Aoko had magic circuits, she was succumbing just as Sojiro had. Languidly, she forced her deteriorating body to jump back. With all the energy she could muster, she forced her way past the exhaustion caused by the curse. However, Aoko's blood pressure took a steep nosedive, not from the curse-induced anemia, but from what appeared in front of her. They stood in perfect harmony. In front of Aoko was the automata that shared her face, its left arm held out like an arrow. The deadly weapon shot forward and honed in on her heart. God, why do these things have discount Zabania? I don't understand. Then, a moment before it made contact.
That was oddly low-key for that exclamation point.
Right? Hey, watch out. The moment she heard that fearless voice. Fearless? I'd say, like, unemotional?
Well...
Completely out of place in this storm of violence, Aoko's body was pulled forcefully to one side. Once again, the extending arm cut through empty air. While Puppet quickly retracted its left arm, Sojiro took the brief opportunity to take Aoko by the hand and flee at full speed.
Good job.
Sojiro ran through the corridor as fast as he could, only stopping when he'd put enough distance between them and the puppet. Though he had saved her, she looked angry rather than grateful. This did not keep Sojiro from saying his piece.
Uh-huh.
In other words, let's finish this today.
Okay.
A rather awkward proposal. Aoko remained silent and annoyed. She was also rather angry.
Yeah.
I might be off base out here, Aoko, but are you mad? God damn it, Sojiro! I swear to God, I'm gonna kill you! Yes, we've been over that. Not that she could figure out what made him... Oh, she was rather angry. Not that she could figure out what made him tick.
Not that she could not figure out what made him tick.
Nor because he'd returned from escaping.
Oh, okay. I thought that might be it.
Not even because he was spouting his typically airheaded bullshit. It was, she supposed, that instant. The fact that when he grabbed her hand, her mind had gone completely blank. Aoko found it unforgivable. Which beckoned the response. In the heat of the moment, she blurted it out before she could stop herself. Well, maybe you could if you could aim, but
yeah.
You seem to have problems with that. Like, at some point you might want to develop, like, magic laser beams instead of tiny little magic bullets. Like, you might be able to direct those slightly better. Yeah, don't think saving me is gonna make me not kill you. Mage law is still mage law, you know.
It's a bit disappointing, but I guess you can deal with it.
Although, evidently, if Samurai Remnant has taught me anything, is that mage law actually only applies to European mages for some reason.
Well,
like Japanese mages are immune to mage law. Like, I guess Rin counted because she used Western magecraft and therefore was bound by the rules of the tower?
It's because her family is associated with the clock tower and Western mages.
Right, well, they also use Western magecraft. They're not using Onmyoto, so they're...
Yeah, that too.
Like, the actual Japanese mages,
yeah,
they're not bound by clock tower rules on account of...
It's more that traditionally they used to not do that, and that, you know, demons and Oni and shit were more common. So people were kind of used to seeing supernatural stuff.
Sojiro nodded, clearly unperturbed. No,
Well,
I'm fine with that.
yeah, no.
I would rather save your life so you can kill me later.
青崎がそんな可愛らしいもんじゃないのはこの夜だけで骨身に染みてるよ。
Mm-hmm.
So why are you saving me, you insane person? She found herself slightly offended.
けど君は勘違いをしてるから少し正そう。あいつの狙いは青崎だけじゃない。君だけじゃなく、俺も殺す気だと思う。
Based on what evidence?
Don't know.
She was having none of it. Her eyes shot daggers his way.
話は最後まで聞く。どうしてかっていうと、1階の入り口あるだろ？あの細長い通路。
Not
なんでか
particularly.
あそこから先に進めないんだ。逃げたくても逃げ出せなくて仕方なく戻ってきた。
Aoko's eyes widened ever so slightly in amazement. Not out of shock, but rather admiration that her enemy would go to such lengths. Damn it, they used my own trap against me.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
それにさっきので完全に敵扱いされた。あの人形こっちをじろっと睨んできたし。
Yes, Sojiro, you don't seem to have grasped. Of course it's mad at you. It's Western magecraft. And you witnessed it doing magic shit.
He doesn't comprehend that part.
Aoko's explained this to him. The dude just does not, like, fucking...
No, he doesn't get it.
Like, bruh.
He really doesn't.
It is required, is bound by law to kill you. You don't
Right.
like...
Or else the clock tower will make its
一瞬で
owner
よく見えなかったけど
go
生きた
not
ことし
happy.
なかったな。青崎も気をつけた方がいい。多分よっぽど怖い顔をしているに違いないぞ。あれ。
This is right after Aoko said it looked like her.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
それはご親切にどう
Awesome! Thanks! Glad to know my face is terrifying! I swear to God, I'm gonna kill you. You keep saying that, and I keep being alive.
なんでこれはもう他人事じゃないんだ。青崎と人形。
Yeah.
結論としてどっちが勝っても俺は殺されてしまうんじゃないか。
So frankly, I would rather die at the hands of you than of some puppet that happens to look like you, with your equally terrifying face.
I mean, fair.
そうね。そこまでやってるなら目撃者は消すでしょうね。私みたいに。
Again, mage law. Like,
Well,
yes, obviously.
だろう。でも俺はあいつには殺されたくない。
I mean, fair.
Literally, he's just like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'd rather you kill me. His words were decisive. As Aoko looked up at him, she could swear he was trying to encourage her. Ganbare, Aoko! It was then that she realized, this man's an idiot.
Just a bit.
Sojiro was looking even worse than before.
ちょっと待って。大丈夫なのあなた。
まあ醤油を一升瓶飲むよりはマシではないか。
Ew, what?
Why
Why
would you
would-
do that? Why would you know how that makes you feel?
I
Have
don't
you
know.
done this? Why did you do this? Were you just curious what would happen? I mean, I've got a mostly full thing of Kewpie in my fridge, but I'm not about to take the entire thing of Japanese
No.
mayo and just down it in one go. That's stupid.
No.
He tried to make light of the situation, but his forehead was clearly drenched in sweat.
そうか。さっき人形に近づいたから。
Oh, yeah, he's probably sick.
How could he possibly be able to withstand a curse that made even Aoko nauseous? Well, you see, one time he drank an entire bottle of soy sauce just to see what would happen. She bit her lip, annoyed at herself for not noticing this earlier. Sojiro was such an airhead that she hadn't even paused to consider his plight.
下で隠れていようとか思わなかったの？その方がどう考えても安全でしょ？
Because there's no way out if it looks for him down there?
She really could not understand this man.
それは青崎が言うセリフじゃないな。
Well.
Okay, you're just not going to actually say her name there? That's weird.
でもまあ、長話をしている時間もない。そろそろ追いついてくる頃だ。
Oh, there's the music box.
He turned to look down the corridor. The crackling sounds of a music box could be heard creeping forth from the darkness.
さっき1階にいて考えたんだ。君がやられても俺は殺される。なら、まず奴をどうにかするべきだ。
Look, if you die, I die to that thing, and I'd rather die to you. So let's make sure you don't die, huh? Yet if I die in the process and you live, your job's still done. And if I die in the process and you die, well, it was inevitable.
Yeah, well.
Because apparently Alice is not coming to save you.
I thought Alice was helping, but
Well,
yeah.
No, she just implied that she was going to, you know, be there without Aoko's knowledge to make sure Aoko didn't fuck up.
Oh. Huh.
But evidently
She
either just doesn't feel like intervening or has faith enough in Aoko to deal with one puppet, which appears to be misplaced, to like actually intervene.
あなた、何が言いたいの？
She asked a question to which she already knew the answer. She did it to put him to the test. If he wavered even a little, she would have killed him where he stood.
So she says.
提案。あいつをやっつけるのに協力したら、俺のことは見逃してくれる？
No! Mage law.
助けられたぐらいじゃ信念は曲げないって言ったでしょ？
Well, I'm asking you to.
それに、あなたに何ができるっていうの？